Hey, fellow mathers, before we get into this episode, we want to share with you how you can get access to free content, professional learning that will keep your students engaged and doing the math that matters. Get ready to go to this link, mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge.
That's right. Registration is open for the free Math is Figureoutable Challenge that's starting May 15th and runs to the 17th at 7 p.m. Central. We're going to have 3 nights jam-packed with learning and routines that you can take straight to your classroom.
In these challenges, we have a great time. We do some math, talk about classroom experiences, give away super cool bonuses and prizes. You won't just walk away with routines that are naturally engaging and encourage your students to think mathematically. You'll also have a chance to win over $6,000 worth in prizes, including a few virtual PD sessions for your school. I'll be joined by my wonderful co-host Kim and special guest Jenna Labe.
You can register at mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge for a fantastic learning experience. That's mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. Now on to the show.
Hey, fellow mathematicians. Welcome to the podcast where math is figureoutable. I'm Pam Harris.
And I'm Kim Montague.
And this episode is a Math Strat Chat episode. What is Math Strat Chat? Well, every Wednesday evening, I throw out a math problem on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media, and people from around the world chat about the strategies they use. It is super cool to see everyone's thinking.
Okay, so this Wednesday, our math problem was 63 minus 49. How would you solve this problem? Pause the podcast, solve it any way you want. The problem was 63 minus 49. Solve it, and then come back to hear how we solved it.
All right, Kim, I want to hear how you solve this one first.
Okay. Well, you could probably predict what I'm going to say.
Ooh, should I predict?
You could, yeah. I think
we did not talk about. Yeah, no? We didn't talk about this. I predict that you used an over strategy.
Yes,
because you taught me that.
I love the over strategy. So I, not that this matters in any way, but because of that 49, I really didn't write much down. I just wrote down 63 minus 50. I didn't write that down. I just wrote down 13. It would be 13 if it was 63 minus 50, but I subtracted too much. I only needed to subtract 49. And so then I added 1 back on. So instead of 13, it's 14.
Huh. Interesting. Nice.
Thanks.
Not what I did.
What'd you do? No.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe partly because I wrote this problem. I had a strategy in mind. And so it's funny because I wrote it a long time ago. And when I looked at it again today, I was like, oh yeah, I see 9 sevens in 63.
Yeah.
So when I see 63, 9 times 7 sort of is a thing that I can think about. Minus 49 is 7 sevens. So 9 sevens minus 7 sevens is 2 sevens, and 2 sevens is 14.
Nice. Bam. I do like that. I have seen that strategy before in maybe another problem that you've created, or maybe you've talked about it before. I like it.
Yeah, it's super cool. I was at a numeracy workshop once, and we were doing, I think it was addition actually. And I was asking people how they were thinking about solving the problem. And one of the participants said, oh yeah, these numbers just pop, and factors popped out. I'd never thought about that before. And I was like, say more about that. And so since then, I have tried to write problems where I can kind of train my brain to recognize those factors. You might find it interesting that when you said, okay, now it's your turn to solve it, I actually wrote down 7 times 9. And I thought, okay, so 7 nines. And then I looked at the 49 and I wrote 7 sevens. And I was like, oh, and then I switched it and wrote 9 times 7. Yeah. So you kind of have to play with relationships. I knew there was something in common, but I had to play a little bit to determine that it was sevens I was thinking about, not nines. Yeah.
And it's really helpful the way that you said it.
9 sevens,
9
7
sevens, and 7 sevens.
To be left with 2 sevens. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of a cool strategy.
Cool.
All right.
Well done. I like it. All right. We can't wait to see your math strategies. I wonder if it's like one of ours or something entirely different. Represent your thinking, take a picture of your work or screenshot that on your phone, and tell the world on social media. While you're there, check out what other people did and comment on their thinking.
Yeah, and tag me on Twitter at PWHarris, or Instagram, PamHarris_math, on Facebook, Pam Harris, author, mathematics education, and don't forget to use the hashtag MathStratChat. And make sure that you check out the next Math Strat Chat problem that we'll post on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. and then pop back here to hear how we're thinking about the problem. We love having you as part of the Math is Figureoutable movement. Let's keep spreading the word that math is figureoutable. Thank you for listening and making math more figureoutable.
To learn even more, make sure you register for our free challenge at mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. You are not going to want to miss the evenings of May 15th through 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Central.
Math teaching, go register now. That's mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. Join us to make math more and more figureoutable. And if you can't join live, register and we'll send you access to the recordings. We'll see you there.